Mascaras, and more mascaras on this fabulous Mask Monday. Happy Mask Monday, ladies, and everyone else who decided to do a mask today. Happy Mask Monday to you as well. Well, today I am going to be talking about the mascaras that I have as empties, how they performed, what I liked about them, what I did not like about them. But before we do, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary, and before we get into the mascaras, let's go ahead and talk about the mask that I have on. And today I just felt like I needed an extra exfoliating type feel, and Generation Clay, the ultraviolet brightening purple clay mask. This is although it's a clay mask, it is a mask that does not over dry my skin. I have used it before, and you leave it on for 10 minutes. It is going to dry up, it's going to turn a bright or lighter chalky shade and might even crack. I'm not too concerned about the cracking. I know many people talk about if they crack, that's creating more wrinkles. I think I'm safe for that. I already have them. But let's go ahead and talk about the mascaras. And I do have quite a few. Some I did finish in 2023, but some of them, or for the most part, 2022 was the home for them, the rest of them. And these mascaras, I left my top three for 2022, because I am going to mention those, and they were finished in 2022. But let's go ahead and talk about the ones that did not make the top three. And I'm going to go as I can pull them out, so they're not in any specific order outside of the top three. So the first one is by Tarte, and it is Surfer Curl. It's Tarte C. And this particular mascara I was not very fond of, and may have been because of the brush. I did not like the brush. The brush itself went in many different directions, and I just did not like it. It caused clumps in my eyelashes, and this was just a mascara that I was not very comfortable with. That is just how I feel about it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one I pulled. And this one I still have in a container, or in the box. I didn't use it past the first day, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and toss it, because I just didn't like it. And I don't know if the product itself was old, or I'm not sure, but it was a brand new, recently launched type of mascara, and this is by ColourPop. It is the Hocus Pocus BFF mascara. And this one, I remember, was everyone wanted this mascara. I wanted this mascara. It is not a black mascara. It is a purple mascara. First, the brush. The brush I wasn't too fond of, but the mascara itself, as I said, I used it once, and the mascara itself was just extremely, extremely thick. It did not apply very easily. It created more clumps than not, and it became flaky. So that was the feel that I had for this particular mascara. Let's go ahead and go on to the next mascara. And the next one is one that I really love. And it is by Essence. It is an affordable mascara at that. And this is Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. I love this mascara. This mascara applies beautifully. The brush is amazing. There's the brush. The brush just has that very thin tip so that you can get to the outer corners and the bottom lashes. And it just feels amazing on the eyes. It does not flake. And it just creates that false lash effect, because it does have the lengthening, at least it did for my lashes. And it is a very dark shade of black, so it does give you that intensity that you would want on your lashes. This I absolutely love, and I do have backups, so it is a repurchase. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. And the next one is a sample size, I think. I'm not sure if it's a full-size sample size. I purchased this just to do a complete Dollar Tree look. So this is from the Dollar Tree. This is the brush. The brush, it was okay. The mascara, on the other hand, it did not apply very dark. It was $1, and it was back when the Dollar Tree was $1. So not a repurchase for me. Just didn't like it. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And the next one is by It Cosmetics. It's the Superhero Mascara. Many people talked about this mascara, and when I had the opportunity to try it, I did. And I have to say, I did not like it. It did okay. The brush itself, I was not very fond of. Not sure if you can see. Kind of goes in a swirl type spiral motion. But it was a very, very thick mascara. And when they are too thick, it just does not separate your lashes to give it that length that you would want. Although many people did get the effects of getting the length from it, I didn't see that myself, so not a repurchase for me. Let me go ahead and continue. And Milk Makeup is the next mascara. This mascara, the packaging is absolutely beautiful. The color is beautiful. It is a very heavy tube, and this is the brush. It is a fluffy brush. This one was not so much for length, because it did not give me much length, but it definitely gave me some volume on my lashes, and perfect when I did apply lashes. So it gave me the length, but it didn't give, or it gave me the volume, but not the length. Not upset about it. I did use it and pair it with a lengthening mascara when necessary, and it worked beautifully. If I get a chance to repurchase it, definitely it will be a repurchase. So let's go ahead and move on to the next mascara in here. And the next one here is Lash Love Panorama. And this one is by Mary Kay. And this is a mascara that I received in the mystery box from Mary Kay. Absolutely love it. And I do have a backup because I do love it that much. But let me show you the brush on this one. This is the brush. It almost has like an hourglass brush, but the tip is so thin that it is able to get into the corner lashes and just fan out your lashes. So Panorama is what it does. It really does fan out your lashes. Love it. Very dark color, so it does give you that intensity. It does lengthen, and it does give volume. So I do like this mascara. It is a repurchase, like I said, and I do have a backup. The next one here is one that I received, and Lois is the one that gave me this mascara. And it's Lois from Life with Lois, so I will link her channel down below. If you have not gone to her channel, you are missing out. So go check her out, show her some love. But this mascara, I like a lot. The brush is very, very thick. It is not a very thick formula, so it did help. Even though the brush is thick, it still gave me length, which was quite surprising, because my experience with these is if the brush is too thick, it really doesn't give me length. It gives me more volume, but this one gave me both. So I did love this mascara. And this one is, because of course I didn't mention it, it is a Revolution mascara, and of course the bat signal. Not sure if you can catch that. So like I said, a nice mascara to have. Then I have by Okalan, and it is the Colossal Epic Lashes, which is this one here. And this one is not an empty, but I'm not going to keep it because I was not very thrilled with the way it performed. I hope someone else had a better luck with it, but it did come in one of my recent subscriptions. The brush was just an absolute not happening for me. It is very, very thick. It has bristles going this way and that, which it just created a mess with my lashes. It was not very easy to apply to the lower lashes or the corners of my lashes, inner or outer. So it was a difficult to use mascara, and it was very, very thick. So I'm not going to repurchase, but I'm also not going to finish it. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss it. Then I have by Wander Beauty, and it is the Unlashed Lashes. And this is the second tube that I have because I love the packaging. This is the second one that I had. The first one was the Mile or Sky High or Mile High. I really don't remember. It was a gold tube. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And let me go ahead and show you the brush for this one. And it is an arched brush, so it does give the lashes a little bit of a curl. They are not too compacted. The bristles are not, so it's not something that's going to give you a clump, but it definitely gave me some length. It gave me some volume, and the lift, it just had a very nice lift. I do like this mascara. Definitely a repurchase if I get a chance to that. The next one in here is a deluxe size, and it is by Tarte. It's the Tartiest mascara. And these I get in different boxes. Not upset about it. I love the brush. The brush is very nice. The bristles are pretty separate and very stiff, so it does give that separation for the lashes, and as well as apply the product. Doesn't give too much length, but it does coat the lashes very well, and it does help with the lifting of the lashes. And if you have seen some of my videos, I don't normally curl my lashes, so lifting with the mascara is an absolute must. I have another deluxe sample size, and this one is Big Ego by Tarte, another Tarte mascara. This one was really nice, and it did not give me as many applications as I thought it was going to give me. It gave me one application, and the second time I tried it, it didn't work. But the first time that I tried it, I did like it. It gave me the separation, and it gave me length, a little bit of a length, not too much, and it did not do much for the volume, but definitely a mascara that was nice to use, even if it was only once. So one more in here, and then we're going to get to the three that are my absolute favorite. So the next one in here is by Milani, and it is the Highly, and I'm not going to be able to read the letters. They are on gold background, but it is a Milani product. I love the brush. The brush is very nice. It gives volume, not necessarily length, so I did not get a lot of length from it. It gave me volume, and it did a little bit of lift, not too much, but not upset about it. It was a pretty nice mascara to have. So now let's go ahead and move on to the final three, and these three are my absolute favorite. I'm going to start with number 3, and then we'll move forward from there. And number 3 is, and it's one that I do have a backup for, so this is something that I will be using again. And this one is by Nude Sticks, and I absolutely love it. I love the brush. Love, love, love the brush. It gives separation, it gives length, it gives color because it is a very intense black. So this is one that really coats your lashes, lifts them, and lengthens, while it also gives you just that intensity of color. Perfect for dramatic type lash looks. Love it. So that's number 3. Then I have number 2, and number 2 is this one here, and this is by Pretty Vulgar. And this mascara, this was actually my 3rd tube. I absolutely love it. I did get it in BoxyCharm when I used to get BoxyCharm, but I also repurchased as many times as it came up in their sales, and I love it. The brush is also a very, very nice brush. It is not too thick. It is fairly thin. Perfect for the outer lashes, lower lashes. Absolutely loved it. Number 2. Now we're going to go ahead and get to my all-time favorite, and it's one that I use over and over again, and it is the Ultimate Mascara, and it is by Mary Kay. This tube of mascara, and I love their packaging. Their packaging is also beautiful, but the brush, The brush is very, very nice. Very thin at the tip. It applies beautifully on the lower lashes, the outer lashes. I just absolutely love it. It gives you intensity, length, and lift, but it also lasts, does not smudge, does not flake at all. I've never had an issue with this mascara at all. With some of the others, even though I love them, I did get some flaking here and there. Did not last the full entire shift without starting with the flaking. This one, I have gone all day and all night if I do double shifts, and I don't get any kind of flaking with this one. It just does not dry out enough to do that. So those are my mascaras that I finished off in 2022 and 2023. As you can see, mascaras are my go-to thing. They are what I turn to even when I don't apply makeup. So I do use quite a few mascaras throughout the week. And those were my empties. That is all that I have on this amazing Mask Monday. Thank you all for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go and wash this off. Like I said, it leaves my skin feeling amazing. Once again, it is the Generation Clay, and I absolutely love it. But I'll let you all continue to enjoy your Monday. You all have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, smile always. Bye.